Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the brand new Chemlock League series where we have pushed the reset button, not because we had to, not because we wanted to, but because we had to. And here are your Tundras. We have gone through the shuffle draft. We have a team with Tier 3 competitive, Tier 3 spirited, and Tier 3 crafty. We have Tier 1 discipline, Tier 1 scholarly, and we have a brand new team we're working with here. So if you missed a shuffle draft, I encourage you to please go back and check it out. But we ended up not being able to get our full proper chemistry at the end of that shuffle draft. Unfortunately, we were one crafty player shy of being able to make that work. So unfortunately, it meant we had to bring in a crafty player. The rule that I set was that I had to make a decision right at the beginning of the league. So that means that Poke Fitzpatrick had to come in well above his price point right now, and Tenley Knight had to come in as well to be our our last crafty player. So we're spending a lot of extra money here, and that puts our surplus at 6.4 million. So we won't be able to do too much development right now, which is very unfortunate. But I am hoping that we can make some adjustments going forward. Quick peek to see what player development options are available right out of the gate, and there's only one. It's Rustin Graham, which we definitely won't be considering as a 30-year-old. Is not something I am interested in trying to develop. So let's go ahead and sim ahead to our first game. And I did want to highlight, I did make a couple of new uniforms for the team with some unique logos. So let's go ahead and take a look at those new team logos. So here is your alternate home uniform. Here's our alternate home uniform with this logo for the hat and the Tundras for the chest. And then we have the alternate away uniform, which will have this logo for the hat and this logo for the chest. Looking for something a little bit different here, so I tried a few things. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, whether you like these logos or whether you have any suggestions for adjustments or changes that you would think you would like to make to any of these logos. So thank you so much for bearing with me as I was trying to figure that all out, but I'm very excited about these logos. I'm very excited about these uniforms. I'm excited to roll them out, but we will start with our standard uniform for the first game of the season, which we will be facing off against the Colossus from the Fire Division. So it'll be a home game to start us off, and I did set the lineup ahead of time. We saw that last time. We're gonna start with Ian Hackett, who's our center fielder, will be the leadoff man, followed by Bailey Drummond, Damari Morse, Adriana Harrington, Leon Escobar. We'll have June Mina, Pumice Beltran, and Amos Getrecht, followed by Gad Mann, who is our catcher for Luke Resplendent, our young A- ace on this team. We will use our standard home uniform for our home opener and our first game in the new Chemlock League. We're heading out to Stade Royale, which is our home park for this for at least the start of this series. I'm excited to be in this stadium. It is one of my favorites, and I love seeing a night game. This looks really pretty out here. Facing off against the Colossus to get things started. So one of the Fire Division teams from us, the Earth Division. And Bryn Howell will get things started. Second baseman with Tier 2 contact versus lefties won't be active. Has Tier 3 consistent, which means they're a Tier 3 discipline team. We'll see how many discipline traits they actually have. And Resplendent for us on the mound will give up a base hit. Actually, Leon Escobar make a nice diving play, but he doesn't have the arm strength to get that one over across the diamond in time. So leadoff single, and Abel Hamilton will come up. The shortstop is an A+, Tier 3 low pitch. Runner takes off on a low pitch. Ground ball to Mina. Mina's only play goes to first. Morris will get that one, and that's a big out there. The runner does advance to second. So they break up the double play by stealing on that ground ball. Todd Gonzalez will come up and swing through the first pitch. Their catcher, not much to talk about trait-wise. Has good power, but he misses that one, and it's a 1-2 count. Popped up in the infield, coming in and calling it will be Mina. Mina catches that for out number 2. Runner holds at second, and now Tiago Lowe. Oh, DH with great hitting attributes, has tier 2 RBI hero to get things started as the DH today. We'll start with a forkball at the top of the zone for strike 1 called. Low and away for strike 2, swinging through that one, chasing. And ball high and away, doesn't catch the corner. 2 outs, runner on second, and inside out will land foul. Let's see if Resplendent can get out of this first inning. Called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. What a resplendent pitch there, and we get through the first. Runner stranded on second base for the Colossus, and now we'll see if Ian Hackett, our veteran center fielder, will see if he can get on against De Leon. Bentley De Leon with no traits will be the ace for the Colossus today. 0-2 count and fouled off. We'll do it again. Hackett gets one into right field, so a leadoff single for our leadoff man. And that's how the Tundra career starts. Tundra franchise starts. We have a runner on first for Bailey Drummond. And I am hoping that with tier 3 Steeler, we'll see if Hackett does decide to go. First pitch does not, and it's called strike 1. Not strike 2, or not going on pitch number 2, which is a ball. No attempts yet. 1-2 count here for Drummond. She pops up right over the third baseman. It is carrying, but coming all the way out to get that one is Cameron Russell. She'll haul that in for out number 1. And now Damari Morse, the first baseman, will come up with tier 1 first pitch prayer. We'll see if he takes on the first pitch. Runner still not taking off. A grounder to second. And Howe's only play is first. Advancing to second base is Hackett. And we have 2 outs for Adriana Harrington. Our DH here today with tier 3 tough out with 2 strikes. Still not stealing, a strike at the bottom of the zone for called. Ball 1 at the top. 1-1 count with 2 outs from De Leon to Harrington is another ball low. Inside and pulled into right field, getting down. Pace comes up throwing, rounding a third and heading home is Hackett. And Harrington comes through with an RBI single, first run of our franchise. Adriana Hackett coming through, and she'll be on first base now for Leon Escobar. We'll take a curveball for strike 1. Strike 2 on the slider. 0-2 count here, and Escobar will chase but fouls off. Has tier 3 RBI hero not activated. And a grounder slowly to second base. It'll be Howe to Hickman, out number 3, but we do get an RBI single. Again, we'll note that in the opportunity to do so, Hackett did not steal second or third. Hickman comes up. The first baseman will get his first appearance of the year and takes a fork for strike 1. Ball inside, just misses. And a ground ball up the middle. Gets past Resplendent trying to make a play, and leadoff man aboard for the Colossus.
Number 27, Vip Pace.
Vip Pace comes up, tier 2 rally starter not activated, nor is RBI 0. Not much speed at first base, infield a double play depth, and Resplendent misses high. Fastball at the bottom of the zone just misses. I think that was a strike, but okay. 2-0 count. Strike called on the outside part of the plate. Pace 2-1 count will foul off, make it 2-2, and swings through strike 3. So good pitching there from Resplendent to battle back after a 2-0 count. Cameron Russell comes up. Third baseman with great power, below average contact and speed. Will take a fork for strike 1. 1 out, runner on first, and throwing way off there on the changeup. She's way ahead of it. She swings through it for strike 2. She takes the ball low, and a fork will disappear out of the zone for strike 3. So 2 strikeouts will be our 2 outs here in the second. Now Kennedy Butts will come up. Center fielder getting her first at-bat. Low contact, above average power, and elite speed. She swings through strike 1. Ball inside on the changeup. 2-1 will take outside ball 3. 3-1. And a liner right to Morse will end the inning. So a leadoff single stranded. And we head to the bottom of the second. That'll go 6, 7, 8 for the Tundras. Starting with June Mina. And now we'll see how DeLeon handles the second inning. He allowed a base hit in the first, or 2 base hits in the first inning, one coming around to score. Froze Mina there, strike 3 called. That was really low and in. Called strike 3 anyways, and now Pumice Beltran will come up. Hefty girl coming up, second baseman with Tier 3 sprinter and Tier 1 RBI 0, not activated. 3-0 count, and we'll take ball 4. So Sprinter does not get to show in this one as she saunters down to first base. And now Amos Gitrek comes up. Right fielder has Tier 3 clutch, not activated right now. Has Tier 1 wild thrower. We're hoping that does not happen very often. And a ground ball into right field will get down. Pace comes up throwing, and it'll go station to station here. First and second with 1 out in the bottom of the second. Catcher Gad Mann comes up. He's our number 9 hitter. Average speed, average power, below average contact, and he takes strike 1. Ball outside. DeLeon not having a great start here. Approaching 30 pitches. Swings through strike 2. It's a 1-2 count. Infield at double play depth takes a ball high. We'll even the count at 2-2. Ball low. Full count here with 1 out for Mann. And he hits one hard. Deep right center field carrying. He got underneath it. That one got a chance. It's out of here. That one lands in the frozen tundras of Stade Royale. A 3-run shot for Gad Mann, our number 9 hitter. And we take a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Man, what a shot. As we take the lead, our first home run in the franchise history. And we'll now move to Ian Hackett, the leadoff man, who already reached base on a base hit and scored a run. DeLeon tense. He gets a strike. Ball inside, checked and held. Hackett takes away. 2-1. Lofted into right field. This should be playable. Getting over to that is Pace. We'll catch that for out number 2. Now Bailey Drummond comes up 0 for 1. We'll see if she can reach base with 2 outs and nobody on. DeLeon still tense. Drummond grounds up the middle. Easy play for Hamilton. And that'll be the 3rd out. But we get a big home run off the bat of Gad Mann, making it a 4-0 ball game here and through 2 innings. Great start to the season for I say almost the favorites, the Tundras. And Cesar Ibarra will come up with Tier 2 rally starter. And he'll start the rally with a base hit right up the middle. First pitch swinging. And another runner aboard. This has been the trend for Resplendent, as he's allowed the leadoff man to reach in all 3 innings so far, but has typically been able to get out of it. Bryn Howe comes up, 1 for 1 with a single already. Ball inside. 1-1 count. Good speed over first base. Infield a double play depth. Resplendent misses inside. It's a 2-1 count. We'll get the strike call there, making it 2-2 for Howe. And curveball looping, but she pulls it foul. Another one foul. Almost at 40 pitches here for Resplendent. And a hard hit ball right to center field, but it's going to go to straight to Hackett's glove for a quick out number 1. Like I said, that one wasn't that quick. We'll have Hamilton come up. He grounded to third for his first at-bat. He'll take a strike low and away. 40th pitch is a ball in. Still have infield at double play depth, chasing low for strike 2. Chasing that low pitch. And there's a low pitch, but it'll be a grounder to Beltran. Beltran to Escobar. Over to Morris. That's a double play. You love to see it. And that ends the inning. Through 3 here for Resplendent, and he has been really solid outside of that ground ball base hit in all 3 innings to lead off. He has been able to wipe the bases clean each time, or at least get out of it without allowing a runner to score. Morse will swing through strike one. He's 0 for 1 today. Chase is there, and he swings and fouls it off. DeLeon still tense. 0-2. Pops foul. Don't strike out here, Morse. And a ground ball right back up the middle, but Howe will get to that one. A backhand and toss to first for out number 2. Harrington comes up. She came through with the big RBI single in the first inning, and this time she goes the other way, and it gets past the shortstop into left field. Just a seeing eye single there, and Harrington is now 2 for 2. The DH really showing her skills here for the Tundras. Now Leon Escobar will come up. First pitch swinging, pulls foul. I'd love it if Harrington could get into scoring position, but I doubt she's going to try and steal, nor do I believe she'd be successful. 1-2 count here for Escobar. He's 0 for 1. And he'll swing through strike 3, so DeLeon gets a big strikeout there. Number 1 for the day. I think that's his first strikeout. And DeLeon will get pulled for Braylon Jackman. Braylon with Tier 1 specialist, Tier 1 walk prone. And she is a standard reliever. Has 4 pitches. A fastball, a changeup slider, curveball. Great accuracy. As she evens the count here 2-2 with 2 outs. And pulled foul there from June Mina. And pulled down the left field line. That's going to get into the corner. Rounding second and heading to third is Harrington. Ibarra with an average arm. And heading to second base is Mina. She's going to slide in safely. A big double there with 2 outs. And now we have 2 in scoring position for Pumice Beltran. She does have Tier 1 RBI 0, which is something we've been concerned about. But as Tier 3 sprinter, she'll ground up the middle. Howe will head over to first base. Easy play to end the inning. So RBI 0 will be true in that situation. Pumice grounding out to end the inning. But we get the starter out of this game. DeLeon can't make it through the third. And now Todd Gonzalez will come up for the Colossus. Pulls one foul before taking a ball inside. Hits one high in, I'd say, average depth in center field. Easy play for Hackett as he's camped under that one for a while.
Number 25, Tiago Lowe.
Tiago will come up 0 for 1. And Resplendent is locked in right now. 46 pitches. 2 quick fouls and Tiago Lowe down 0-2. And he'll pop up into left field. Will be easily playable. And Drummond gets under that for out number 2.
First baseman, number 30, Brody Hickman.
Hickman comes up 1 for 1 with a single. One of the few that has been able to do anything against Resplendent here today. Takes a first pitch strike. That forkball put in some work. 3 straight forks, I think. And that one's a slider. Fouled off. 1-2 count. Another slider is fouled off again. And popped up into shallow right field this time. Coming in and calling it will be Getvrecht for out number 3. Clean 4 innings there now for Resplendent. And the Tundras have been cruising, but of course we won't get too excited until this game ends. We never know how things are going to turn out. Getvrecht will get started here. That's such a weird name. Facing off against Jackman. 1-1 count. And Getvrecht has his bat shatter. Hickman will scoop it up and step on first for out number 1. We turn to Gadman, who had the 3-run homer in the second inning. Will be affected by the Tier 1 specialist trait from Jackman against lefties. Chases strike 2. And will pull one into the right field corner, but it'll hang up for pace. There's out number 2, and we turn to the top of the lineup for the third time. Ian Hackett will come up 1 for 2 with a single. With 2 outs, he takes a ball low. We'll take another one low. The slider misses the bottom of the zone. And that one catches, so make it 2-1. Hackett will whiff through strike 2. And he takes ball 3. So full count here. Walk prone is activated. And Hackett hacks at 1 and he misses. Strike 3 swinging. That'll end the 4th. We head to the top of the 5th. 4-0 Tundras.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
And Vip
27,
Pace will come up with Tier 2 Rally Starter activated for the first time. Rally Starter is activated when the team is behind in the score and when nobody's on base. Pace hits that one very hard to second base, but good play from Beltran to get that one in time and toss to first for out number 1. Cameron Russell 0 for 1 today. Fastball at 93 there from Resplendent. Changes speed on the changeup there, 1-1. And pulled foul for strike 2. Way late on the 92 from Resplendent. You know, you don't have to have gas if you know when and where to throw it. And Resplendent schooled her on that one. Now Kennedy Buttes will come up. 60th pitch from Resplendent is pulled down the third baseline. And June Mina with a backhand and toss to first for a clean 5th inning from Resplendent. I think he should be done here after 5. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and Bailey Drummond will start things off. 0 for 2 today. Number 2 hitter has not been successful for us just yet. We'll see if she can figure things out sooner versus later. Jackman will stay out here for the 5th for now. And there it is, Drummond sends one to deep right field. That's a no-doubt shot. And that's sent into the icy tundra of Stade Royale. As Bailey Drummond with a solo shot goes 4-12, her first home run of the year. And we make this a 5-0 ball game, and Jackman might be done after that one. Damari Morris coming up 0 for 2. Another guy we're hoping we can get going as first pitch prayer will be taken for a ball. Jackman stays in. She's still neutral. He takes a strike there, 1-1. Ball high. Morse takes another one. He's a 3-1 count here. Walk prone is activated. Good spot for Morse. And he'll get ahead of that one. Pulls it foul. We'll make it full. And he fouls another one off, staying alive. Still nobody out. And Morse will ground up the middle. It gets past the shortstop into center field. Buttes will get to it. Buttes will get to it quickly. But it's another single. This time off the bat of Morse. And now we have 1 on, nobody out for Adriana Harrington, who will have to face against Horse Mustard. Horse with Tier 1 K Collector. Also has Tier 3 Elite Curveball, which you saw there. Fastball was fouled off. It's a 1-1 count to Harrington. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. 2-1 count. And pulled into right field. She'll go 3 for 3 today. Harrington putting on a clinic. She gets a mojo boost, and we have 2 on and nobody out for Leon Escobar, which we will see Tier 3 RBI hero for the first time. 0 for 2 day, and hopefully this will be a spot for him to capitalize. Fastball will be off the end of the bat. We'll go to second. Hamilton will toss to Hickman. Was that how to Hamilton to Hickman for the double play? And Escobar loses mojo with now we have 2 outs and a runner on third for Mina. Elite curveball is looped way too high. Fastball down the middle is taken for strike 1. And a ball high. Mina 1 for 2 with a double. Looking to see if she can get another runner across her. Bat shatters, and now K Collector activates on the 2-2. Mina takes the ball inside. Full count with 2 outs. Runner on third. And a slow grounder up the middle. Howe will toss to Hickman, and that'll end the inning. We get the home run from Drummond, and we had a rally going before the double play. But we extend the lead to 5-0, and we head to the top of the 6th. Cesar Ibarra will come up. Tier 2 rally starter. 1 for 1 with a single. Resplendent stays in for now. He is still locked in. Takes a first pitch strike. Resplendent with a ground ball. Diving play from Escobar. Will get up, try to throw across, and not in time. The ground ball to shortstop is just far enough away, and Escobar with the weaker arm can't get it over to first in time, so the leadoff man is aboard. Rally has been started. Now we'll see what Howe does with Tier 3 consistent. 1 for 2 with a single. Ball low. 2-0 count here, and Resplendent will, oh man, get lucky on that one going foul down the third base line. Ball inside, 3-1 count to Howe. And pulled well foul. Full count here with great speed at first. Infield double play depth. 68th pitch is fouled off. Here comes pitch number 69 from Resplendent. Popped up and foul. I don't like he's in here right now. Full count still, and Howe will take ball 4. Resplendent's first walk of the day comes in the 6th inning. And now Abel Hamilton will come up with 2 on and nobody out. He is 0 for 2. Resplendent will get pulled for Ellen Booth. Ellen Booth is our 19-year-old ace in the bullpen. She's a B+, but with Rally Stopper, obviously you can see how valuable she can be. Low pitch pulled foul, and it's a 1-1 count. Another low pitch taken for a strike. Booth will get him to hold off as the Hamilton checks his swing. A ground ball through the left side into left field. Drummond will come up throwing, and it's going to be bases loaded. So a tough spot here for Booth coming in, trying to stop the rally with bases loaded and nobody out for Todd Gonzalez. We have great speed on third, above average speed on second, and average speed on first, and field a double play depth. And that's going to be a grand slam. Shit. A colossal shot. 442 off the bat of Gonzalez. His first home run of the year is a grand slam in the 6th inning to put the Colossus down by 1 right now in the top of the 6th. And now we're in high pressure situation, and Booth is tense. Just made a mistake there. I think she felt like she had too much of a cushion to work off of. Beltran will get the grounder there. Out number 1. This game got a lot more scary here in the 6th inning. Brody Hickman coming up 1 for 2. And Booth still tense. We'll get a strike across bottom of the zone there. Another one from the slider. It's a 0-2 count. And a slider chases outside. And good pitch from Booth.
Number 27.
Hickman chases, and that's strike 3. Out number 2. And now Pace comes up 0 for 2. Last chance for the Colossus right now in a max pressure situation. Booth still tense, and a ground ball up the middle. Diving play from Escobar. He can't get to it, and it sneaks into center field. So the tying run aboard with 2 outs for Cameron Russell.
Number 6. Cameron.
Still max pressure. 0 for 2 today. We'll see if Booth stays in. She does. She's still tense. Great speed at first. Ball sent to deep center field. Back on it is Hackett all the way into the warning track, and he'll haul it in to finally end this inning. And the Tundras win on opening day. Got really scary here at Stade Royale as the Colossus had a huge grand slam in the 6th to get a rally going. But man, what sucks is we shouldn't have been in that situation to begin with, as Resplendent shouldn't have been forced to even go out there in the 6th. He probably demanded the ball, but the manager needs to know when to call it quits. The good news is we win, and that's what we need to hang our hats on here. From the Colossus side, we got 2 hits from Ibarra, a couple of other hits scattered around from Pace, Howe, Hamilton, a walk from Howe, so he reached base twice, but the grand slam from Gonzalez was the big hit from the Colossus side. On the Tundra side of things, we had a 3-hit day from Harrington. She started off the offense for us with an RBI single. Hackett scores on a base hit. Mina, Getrecht all getting hits there. Same with Morse. We had a solo home run from Drummond and a 3-run homer from Mann. So the only hitless players today were Escobar and Beltran, but Beltran also walked and scored a run. Pitching-wise, DeLeon not having a great day. Can't get through the 3rd. He goes 2 2/3. He gets the loss. 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 earned runs on 1 home run, and 2 strikeouts. Jackman comes in, gives up a run on a home run. She goes 1 in the 3rd. 3 total hits and 1 strikeout. Mustard comes in, locked things down, gave up a hit in 1 inning, but nothing else. On the other side, Resplendent gets the win. So he is responsible for 2 earned runs. Those were the 2 runners that were left on when Booth came in. Unfortunately, his day looked way better before that. If he just gets pulled after 5 total innings, then he would have 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 4 strikeouts in 5 innings. Instead, he goes into the 6th, he gives up a hit and a walk, and then he will give up 2 earned runs when Booth gives up the grand slam. She came in 1 inning, giving up 3 hits, 1 home run. 2 earned runs were her responsibility, and a strikeout. We get out of it. It didn't look good, but we got out of it. Gonzalez with the grand slam gets the number 1 spot, followed by Gadman and Adriana Harrington. And that is how the Tundra's franchise will kick off, with a lot of fireworks and a big win. And sorry about that. I'm still getting a lot of these tutorial notifications because I had my whole game reset. Yeah, not fun to think about. So between these two, who am I going to drop loyalty for? I think if it was based on execution, I would probably lose the loyalty for Ellen Booth, but she is younger. Let's see how old Mina is. She's 31. So Mina, I don't expect to be a core of our offense going forward, but Booth, I am expecting to develop her quite a bit. So despite her outcome here today, I am going to drop the loyalty of Mina here, unfortunately. All right, so that's it for manager moments. Let's sim ahead to our next game. And we will be facing off against the other team that's currently sitting at 1-0 in the Earth Division, that being the Rakers. It'll be Colorado Bozak versus Everett Bull. That'll be an interesting matchup for us. I think the Rakers have a better team on paper right now, but we'll see if our offense can stay hot and if we can pitch well, with Bozak being a workhorse. Since that game ended, let's see what happened. We have a few different things, a few development options coming up. A chance for Bozak to gain K Neglector, no thank you. Ian Hackett to gain Contact, but would also chance to gain Volatile, probably not. Tenley Knight to gain Workhorse, no, she is way overpaid right now. Resplendent to gain Elite Curveball, could consider that. I'll look at that one in just a second. One of the guys we're looking at in the free agent pool, Ezra Wong, gains 6 junk, which is nice to see. Doherty with chance to gain Easy Jump. She's 31, not going to develop her. And Les Christensen loses 4 velocity, dropping from B- to a C+. Kalia Doherty loses 3 accuracy, which isn't very notable there. Harrington gains 6 fielding, so that's good to see. And that is it for random arc moments. Let's take a look at player development. I'm not going to develop Graham here. I'm not going to develop Bozak. I don't think it's worth it to go with this one here, as he's 30. I don't know if I want to spend my money on him until we start saving more. I think I'll wait. I'm not doing this for Doherty. I'll probably do this for Resplendent, just because he is our ace. He's 23. And getting the Elite Curveball doesn't hurt him at all. Gain some accuracy, that's always nice. The Contact doesn't mean anything. And the junk being his worst attribute pitching-wise, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world, although he has 4 junk pitches. And Tenley Knight, no, I'm not going to do this for you. So the only one we'll consider is Resplendent, but we'd have to wait 2 games anyways, and I don't know if we'll still have it available by then. Let's take a look at pitching move or signing moves here in the free agent pool. There's no one even close right now, and it's going to be a little while for that to happen. So we're going to have to be stuck at the 6.4 in our surplus for a little while. In the next game, it's the Rakers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup for that one before we finish up. We have the Rakers with Everett Bull on the mound. He's a B, so not super impressive. Let's take a look at our lineup here. We'll have Hackett lead off again, Drummond in the number 2 spot. I think I want Harrington going 3 here. Then we'll follow with Morse. Let's see. Escobar had a rough game.
I'm just gonna keep on doing
we could. I don't think there's a viable option here to consider. No, because McMillan does not have a good arm. So I think we just let Escobar ride this one out. Although we could put Mina. Yeah, that's not a good decision there. Let's move Escobar down. Everyone else kind of came through. I'll give Gadman a boost here in the lineup as well, as he got the home run. And it'll be Colorado Bozak on the mound for us. Maybe a 3 in the future, but not someone I'm super excited about. I'm hoping with Workhorse he can hold up, maybe get locked in, and get a little increase on that accuracy. I do think that for this next game, actually, we're going to be away for this next game, so I do think I'm going to set the alternate away uniform, which is this guy right here, instead of. You know what? Let's stick with our current away uniform, our primary away uniform, just to see them both in action, and then we'll start using the other two later on in the year. All right, so that is the lineup for Game 2 of the season. Game 1 goes to the Tundras. We give up the big grand slam in the 6th inning, but we managed to stave off the Colossus attack. We win 5-4. Great pitching from our ace, Resplendent. He gets the win. And we're going to see how well we can do going forward. Next time out, it's going to be the Rakers. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're liking the new reset on the series. Again, not because we needed to, but not because we wanted to, but because we needed to. So it is what it is for now. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to muster some excitement. I'm still super bummed out about what all happened, but thanks for bearing with this adjustment. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.